Hey guys, I guess I would call this story time. Um, it was 94, and I realized I was pregnant. Was it 94 or 97? 95. 95. I was pregnant with my daughter, and after I got over the shock and terror of becoming a mom, and going through the process of oh my god, my life is over, my body is gone. I uh I had like all these fears and apprehensions and just things running through my head, and feeling my body change. Now I don't know about anybody else who, because every pregnancy is different, but for me, I've always noticed when there is a change in my body of little sorts. I know when something isn't right or sitting right in my body, and I am able to determine, okay, that's the problem and everything. And what I expected was the physical changes of pregnancy, but what I didn't expect was the mental changes that go along. Of course, I knew the emotional and the chemical makeups and things like that, but the mental things that go along with pregnancy, no one ever tells you that. Like, your brain is changing, and I knew my brain was changing. And I would bring it up to my doctor, and a lot of times he would just say, "Oh, that's side effects. That's just side effects." And he may have been right, at the time, but at the time it was so much, and it felt like I was being ignored. And he was a really good doctor. Um, he told me things physically about my body I didn't know was going on, and that's another video. He was amazed that I was very intelligent about, what it takes to be pregnant and everything. And I have to congratulate, my mom and my dad for making me aware. My dad is a chemist, so he always made us aware of how we were physically, as females, and being aware of different things about ourselves. And then my mom was always one to just make us get in touch with, like, how our emotions are, and being mental as a female, and just things like that. But the mentality of being pregnant was a very scary thing, and I just didn't feel my needs were met at the time as I was pregnant. um and so I wrote a book about it. I did. I wrote a book, and I wrote a story about it, and it was called Dreams Are Reality. It was it was my first published book. Of course, it took on a whole new story once I got the book. Once I got into the story. So this is about Sky, who has these dreams that she is positive are real, and she's going through the motions, and she's telling her doctor this is happening to her, and he's telling her, well, that's just side effects. But she's just having these so real dreams. Like, she can see, and she can smell, and feel, and hear things, and she tries to figure out, like, what is happening. And the truth is worse than what it is. She finds out she's a part of an illegal drug experiment implemented by her doctor, making her do things in a sort of drug state when she thinks she's sleeping, but the dreams are real. She is really doing these things in her dream, and she doesn't know how to stop him or stop the dreams. And she knows that the side effect from the drug that they have given her is causing more harm than anything to her body, and soon it will cause more harm to her mind if she doesn't get all of this out of her system as soon as possible. Bringing the story to life quelled a lot of my fears in terms of being pregnant and my need as a female, determining like the things that happen to our body, and how, doctors, I think my mom said it best, they are practicing medicine, and it is up to us to take control of our health, our spiritual health, our physical health, and our mental health at all times. And I was glad to be able to put this on paper so I could literally see what was happening to me, and overcome that fear, and know that, I can do this. I can work with the doctor as long as I know myself, and keeping in touch with myself, and answering and getting the questions answered that I need answering, and not giving up when something's wrong with me. I go to the doctor, and no, I don't have an 8-year degree, but I know what I'm feeling, and I know what's happening to me is real, and there's nothing you can tell me and keep repeating the same thing when something different is happening. And to me, there's a problem. But yeah, I would love for you to check out Dreams of Reality, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.